This is Botswana. Ke lehatshe la rona le lentle, lehatshe la tema, lehatshe la kgomo le mashi, lehatshe la Ratebogo le Tsiele.
Look at Tobago in the middle. It's Tobago. He's turning.
Botswana is definitely Africa's hidden crown jewel. Applying for visa to visit this country is definitely my most difficult visa I've ever applied.
Really?
It took me 2 solid years for my visa to be granted, but finally, I made it. Finally made it to Botswana, bro. You won't believe that I finally made it after all the stress. Dumelang, welcome to Gaborone. We're standing right here at the Central Business District, which is the first capital city of Botswana because we've got 2. We've got Francistown and Gaborone as the main capital city.
What? They have two
Botswana is
capital
located
cities?
in the southern African region of Africa, and this is the place you definitely want to be because we've got very amazing people, friendly, outgoing, sociable, and of course receptive to everybody else in the world. Do you believe this guy? This guy! Oh my goodness! This guy, come on!
Let's sit together. I'm going to show my friends. I want to take him to my home village.
This country is a beautiful country. It's peaceful. The people are kind. They are loving.
You can go anywhere and you won't struggle to make friends. The people that you meet are going to be genuine. You know, like in some places, I've been to places where you meet people and they're being nice because chances are they want to rob you. Chances are they want to do something sinister, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here when you meet people and they're smiling with you and they're drinking or eating with you, it's actually genuine. They're not planning anything later.
And they're just, you know, kind, very kind. That's what I can say about this country. Hi.
Hi.
Generally, people that come from outside come here and say we are hospitable people, we're lovely, we're well-mannered people, and we're just kind-hearted people generally. That's what people say, tourists say about our country.
I love how the people are very friendly.
Okay.
I also love the infrastructure.
This is definitely one of the most perfect countries that I've been in Africa. The
Wow.
present-day Botswana was once second poorest country in the world. And with right leadership, they've been able to transform the Botswana that you see today.
Wow, man. Hey, you'd be hard pressed to know that this is Africa or this is in Botswana. You be thinking like this is in South Africa or in Europe, and it had the infrastructure in the country looks supreme. It looks very good.
This is where the city of Gaborone started, the Bonington farm.
What do you mean by that?
Well, essentially what it means is that in 1966, when Botswana got independence, this was the only home that was found out.
So literally there was nothing in the entire Gaborone?
The entire Gaborone was just a bush. All you see right now, all this beauty is what was established by Botswana. We are one of the few countries in Southern Africa that did not inherit any infrastructure. So you can imagine that this place was an entire bush and there was a white colonial family that was staying here up until the government bought the area. It's now government property.
And as a young man on a journey to change the negative narrative of Africa, I'm here to tell you, fasten your seatbelt because I'm going to be your co-pilot in terms of showcasing the raw beauty of Botswana to you. And I must say that it's time for Botswana.
Welcome to Botswana!
That's incredible.
Country of diamond, and I believe that I can get diamonds everywhere. All right. Do you have diamonds? No? Maybe? Is that not a diamond? This is a country of diamond. I guess there should be diamonds everywhere. But I feel so happy to be here. Listen, this is my first time walking on the street of Central Business District of Botswana's capital,
Gaborone to be precise. And listen, I feel like I'm the only one walking on the street. The rest are cars. I'm like, where are the people? But guess what? I believe that it's something to do with the population of this country.
Botswana has about 2 million people.
Another thing is like the Central Business District looks like a new city or that they are building, because every building that you're seeing right now is new. So I guess I need to know the real.
Let me go back to that list. So I'm gonna look at the list real quick. So of course South Africa, Namibia right behind 99, Morocco, Botswana at number 4, Libya at 90, Algeria, Zimbabwe, Egypt, Ivory Coast, and Tunisia. Those are the top 10 best roads in Africa. That's pretty incredible. Okay.
This is Francistown, the second largest city in Botswana, with a population of about 120,000 people. Look behind me. What do you see? That's a beautiful tarred road.
So Francistown is the first city, or is the first in Botswana to have a road, a spaghetti road, the one we just drove on. We'll show you.
This is really impressive to see, because this is a country that had only 12 kilometers paved road right before independence.
This is insane.
How will you describe the roads in this country?
If I say they are good, it's an understatement. They are too perfect, as you can see yourself. I don't know if you can remember us going through any portals. I don't think there are that many. All the roads are really good. In some places, in some countries, you find only good roads in certain areas, highways, or just getting into the center of town. But here, all around, it's all the same. The roads are immaculate, well done, and the lighting is really good. And as you can see, most of the street lights, they're all solar-related ones. So the investment that the government has done, I think it's very, very good.
Have you ever seen this part of Botswana on your screen? I'm here to tell you that this is Africa, this is Botswana, this is Gaborone. And let me tell you something. What I got in here, I find it so identical to South Africa and Namibia. But I'm not here to compare, but I'm here to tell you that this city's infrastructure development is on the rise. And it's about time for you all to come, see, live, and experience it. So this is my brother who lives in Botswana, and I just want to know, how is life like?
Botswana. I know he didn't just say education is free, because it's not even free here in America. I mean, they have public schools. I'm talking about like post-primary school, like college and university. I hope that's what he's talking about when he says that education is free in Botswana. Bro, like, why aren't other countries like adopting these types of rules and regulations, especially for their people? Isn't that what the government's for? To help the people?
Anna, education is free. Is it really true that education is free in this country?
Yeah, it's very free, from primary to almost tertiary.
I heard that you guys, even when you are in school, they still give you money.
Yeah, you basically get paid to come to school.
Oh my goodness,
What?
you get paid to come to school. So
What?
which means that every month you get money. Oh my goodness, you guys, even when you are in school, they still give you money.
Yeah, you basically get paid to come to school.
Oh my goodness, you get paid to come.
They get paid to go to school. Guys, if they had paid me to go to school back in the day, I would have more than happily attended class. I mean, I still went to class, but the cherry on top would have definitely been to get paid to go to school, which is insane. It's insane to even think about that, because we think of it as like a chore, just something that you need to check the box for to go to school, but they are actually incentivized to go to school and de-incentivized if they don't go to school. That's a great system, man, for real.
Come to school. So which means that every month you get money for being in school.
On Friday, I'm getting.
Can I be your friend? Are you saying that you get paid to go to school?
I get paid.
How do you get paid for going to school, man?
It's more like, you know,
I don't know whether to say that the government is, in a way, thanking you for doing well for your O level, and also for purpose of, empowerment in terms of the human resource, to say that you have done well and the country maybe is lacking in terms of the human resource. Therefore, you have done well. Get the money, get the degree, and come work for us. And we are paying. It's more of a grant, So yeah.
So does it mean that after school you pay for it?
Yeah. You pay for it, but they're not really that harsh on you.
Okay. Just to encourage you to go to school.
Yeah, to encourage you to go to school.
I want to know how much do you receive in a month?
So in a
for
month,
being in school.
They receive, because I indicated that I'm self-sponsored for the second one. They receive like 1,900 as the monthly allowance. Yeah. Then if at the beginning of an academic year, they get like 3,000, 2.5 if it's social sciences and stuff for book allowance. So the book allowance is credited.
Even your books?
Yeah. So the book. And also to understand that, our university is one that Botswana came together and channeled their resources for us to have the university. So in short, the government, more like paying for your studies, is in a way doing exactly like the essence of the university itself.
It's more like paying you back for what your parent did in the past.
Yeah, our forefathers.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because this was built by the people.
Yo, free school? Man, sign me up, bro.
This is a country that right after independence, they had no university. Well, there's always been an institution of higher learning for people in Southern Africa. So the government, the colonial governments of Basotholand, Swaziland, and also Bechuanaland had
That's
a university
Africa.
in Lesotho, which was mostly covering people of Bechuanaland, Basotholand, and Swaziland. And then up until our independence around 1976, the government of Botswana decided to have its own university. Therefore, that meant stopping people going to Lesotho or going to Swaziland to go study education. So there was a call for the government to fundraise, where every family in Botswana was encouraged to commit or donate a cow.
Donate a cow, let's go.
As you can see in the background here, one man, one beast. One man, one beast. So it is out of this money that was generated that we managed to build this university. University of Botswana is one of the biggest universities in Africa and one of the fastest growing. It's got close to over 17,000 students.
Whoa.
And it's free education.
Free?
Free. Today, it's free education, yes. We don't pay education in Botswana up until university. Even if you go study overseas in the best courses, the government takes care of that. You have no right to say that you won't go to school in this country.
Whoa.
In Botswana, healthcare is free.
Bro.
This is
Healthcare and education is free? All right, okay. Yeah, more countries should definitely take example from Botswana and give their citizens free healthcare and free education. I think that, at least healthcare should be a human right. And then education, that should be incentivized too, because I can tell you what, here living in the USA, where none of that stuff is incentivized, none of that stuff is free, I can tell you that the system is broken here in the USA, especially when it comes to medical care. And of course, the education system here is super broken because the state that I live in, Nevada, is at the bottom of the list as far as quality of public schools or schools in general. Because I even hear that the charter schools here are not that great either. But when you see countries like this, where people think that they're super underdeveloped, they're really poor, but when you actually dig into what the country actually is in Botswana, for example, you figure out that, hey, they're doing things right over there. They have a government that's taking care of their people. They're providing free education in university. They're providing free healthcare, which something that the USA can't even provide for their own citizens. And the USA is one of the most powerful, most influential, and most rich country on the planet. But yet again, you have a country like Botswana that provides these services to their citizens for free. So why can't countries like the USA implement those same principles and examples for the people, man? I don't understand what's going on with like the government. Either they don't care about the US citizens, and you have other countries that do care about their own citizens. I would rather live in Botswana.
One of the main
Crazy.
hospitals in Botswana is called Princess Marina Hospital, and health is free in Botswana. Like, it's free for everyone.
Wow.
We don't pay anything at all. Yeah.
You mean you don't pay anything at all?
Nothing. Okay, there's a small fee that we pay for administration, which is 5 pula. And if you don't have the 5 pula, they still consult you. You still get free medication and everything.
Wow.
And there is a hospital or a clinic at every corner of this country, including the villages.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, in Botswana, even to farm or to be a farmer, the government does everything for you. You came straight from the university. Was it really a capital-intensive project for you, or you started from somewhere with no money?
I actually, like I was saying, that immediately from the university, I did rain fed. I went to the offices because usually in Botswana, when the rain season comes, citizens, they register for free if you want to farm,
Wow.
if you want to produce, yes. You register your 4 hectares land, the government will give you free fertilizers, free seeds, the tractors will come and plow for you for free.
For free? My fellow brothers and sisters across the globe, welcome to the land of the free.
The land of the free is crazy. Ingrid in the building.
Literally, I would say that first impression, Botswana is super safe. Guess what? I left this bag here yesterday. And this guy
already showed you with the bag yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Come this side.
Yeah, this side.
Why did you bring the bag back? Why did you?
I only find the bag on the top of the car. Say, I'm a Rasta man. Just a Rasta man. Take the bag, man. Wow,
go on, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Which means that the people in this country
Wow.
are super nice. Literally, phone, everything is in this bag.
Dude, you only hear about stuff like that in cities like Dubai. In cities like maybe in Bangkok, Thailand, or Tokyo, Japan. You don't hear stories like that in Africa, in North America or South America. You don't hear stories like that where if you leave a backpack somewhere, someone is trying to give it back to you if you've lost it. This is a first of its kind that I've heard of in Africa on the continent, because typically you would think that, hey, I left my backpack here. I'm gonna just toss it up as a loss. It's gone forever, like it's gone. But literally, Wode Maya has someone that found him and gave the backpack back to Wode Maya. That's a W for Botswana.
And he just returned it.
Wow.
So, you know what? I realized that there are two sides of Gaborone, because the first place that I was literally walking, I realized that I was the only one walking in there. I felt like I was walking in the street all by myself.
Yeah.
But here I see more people.
Movement.
Yep. Yeah. Where is this part of the city?
So it's in Main Mall. Yeah, it's not far from the station. Yeah.
This place is called what? Main Mall?
Main Mall.
Is it the oldest part of the city?
Yes, that is.
Oh, okay, but what happens in here?
You normally find stalls, there are different stalls, food stalls, you'll find clothing stalls, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so literally you can get everything.
Everything you want.
In here?
Yeah.
Wow. But literally what I'm seeing is more clothes?
Yeah.
Like everyone sells clothes in here?
Yeah. And also food stalls, especially like during lunch hour. Yeah.
The streets in this country are super clean and very organized, to the extent that I never saw a single hawker nor beggars on the street.
Too perfect.
Tell me one thing that the war doesn't know about Botswana.
I'll say that we have the best beef.
Even Steve Harvey spoken about our beef. So if you don't know about our beef, now you're gonna know. Our beef is one of the finest beefs across the continent. Everybody who's been to Botswana will tell you about our beef. And it produces another cuisine that I really enjoy, which is the soswa. Soswa. And you can pair that meal, the meat with your pap, your beans, your sam, your madombi. So you can pair it with anything, and it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Finally, I got my
What?
So now taste your soswa.
No seasoning?
I need to taste only soswa, or I have to eat with something
I
else?
think you came here for soswa. So
I just came here for
just
soswa.
get it, yeah.
See, I'm tasting soswa for the first time. It's very tender, it's very soft,
Well cooked.
but very salty. You
Very
put salt
salty.
in there?
Yeah. You season for taste, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But above all, so tasty.
What?
In
I
a
gotta
scale
try
of
this.
10?
Setsua.
9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
9.5.
If
Okay.
you put pepper in there, I'll give you 10 over 10. A nation without a past is a lost nation. Hence, the genesis of Botswana.
Dutchman Rhodes was ruling 3 countries, almost owning them. Zimbabwe as Southern Rhodesia, Zambia, Northern Rhodesia, Malawi as Nyasa land. So the name Rhodesia came from his surname Rhodes. So his mission was to rule and to control the whole of Africa.
Whoa.
From Cape in South Africa and Cairo in Egypt. So he convinced the British officials here for them to transfer Botswana to his company, British South Africa Company. So the 3 chiefs went to protest in 1895 to say, no, we are against being given to a company. As Botswana, we want to remain under the protection of the British government. By the time they went to England, it was 10 years after we got protection from the British. 31st March 1885, we got protection from the British. And the country was then named the Bechuanaland Protectorate.
Yeah.
So they misspelled Botswana land and wrote Bechuana land. We're not a colony, but a protectorate.
Whoa, you guys, for one of their citizens, I don't know if he's like a historian or not, but to have a citizen of a country be able to recite the history of their specific country, like from the top of the dome from memory, I don't see. You come to the USA, you come to the States, and you ask those same questions to like a regular citizen in the USA, they're not going to be able to tell you the history of the USA. They're not going to tell you about 1776. They're not going to be able to tell you any history about the USA. So this country, Botswana, their citizens are very educated, as you can tell, like from the free education, free healthcare. This guy literally mentioned the history of the country from memory and was very proud of it as well. I just find that this is a unicorn country in Africa because it literally seems too perfect to be true, because you have clean roads, you have free healthcare, free education, you have a very intelligent population because they can speak more than one language, and the food is good. How can a country so perfect exist in Africa? And this is
which past the train right now. He managed to leave Cape Town up to DRC with his dream of establishing continental Africa as his own country.
Thanks,
So you
Charles.
can imagine at that time, in terms of project management, someone building a railway line from Cape Town all the way to DRC. The company is called Bechuanaland Railway Company. That's the company that you owned to conquer the whole continent of Africa. Wow. So he was quite a very interesting man. Independence, and then the beauty that you see in Botswana nowadays is because of our diamonds and our tourism.
All right, let me read this. I know I'm probably blocking a little bit of the text. So it says, since independence, Botswana has had the fastest growth in per capita income in the world. Economic growth averaged over 9% per year from 1966 to 1999. The government has maintained a sound fiscal policy despite 3 consecutive budget deficits in 2002 to 2004 and Sorry, my bad for hitting the mic. And a negligible, I think it's going to continue. One of the poorest countries in the world, Botswana has experienced growth and development post-independence at a pace second to none. Today, Botswana stands as the least corrupt nation in mainland Africa, boasts the highest economic freedom score in the region, and maintains a GDP per capita on par with other emerging economies such as Brazil and Turkey. Holy W, Botswana! Wow. Who knew?
Natural resources.
So Botswana's economic, social, and political development represents one of the modern Africa's greatest success stories, a story that provides valuable insights on how strong leadership with
in so many African countries has actually become a curse. But with the right leadership in Botswana, it actually became a curse. But with the right leadership in
Oh shit, I missed it. My bad, guys. I'm gonna go back one more time. We do it live, man.
In so many African countries has actually become a curse. But with the right
Okay. With a keen emphasis on pragmatism over ideology. Let me mess up the easiest word to read. Can guide nations out of poverty. This is incredible.
leadership in Botswana,
Holy.
it actually became a blessing.
Wow.
When we discovered the diamonds in the early 70s, the kind of agreement that was structured with De Beers to then form a big conglomerate called Debswana was unlike any that was existing in the world, where now we're 50-50 partners in the most valuable resource, and then that resource, the diamond resource, was managed very, very frugally. But the most important thing that both these gentlemen had, QKJ and Festus Mogae, QKJ Masire and Festus Mogae, was to underscore the importance of education. So priority was given to educating the public, and a lot of the diamond monies were diverted to education. In my view, that is what contributed the most to the explosive growth that we experienced in the 70s and 80s, and also in the 90s, where I think we were the fastest growing economy in Africa, if not the world.
Botswana is one of the least corrupt countries in Africa.
So the other factor that really made a huge difference in my judgment is that there was no corruption at first. Yes, now we do have corruption, but the corruption that we have is a function of the last 10 to 15 years. But those days, there was zero tolerance for corruption, where cabinet ministers were happy to drive simple cars and live in simple houses.
Bro,
and with the same diamond revenue, Botswana now owns a national carrier known as Air Botswana.
Wow, bro.
Botswana is not just Gaborone. So come along with me, let's fly to the touristic capital of this beautiful country.
Let's go.
This is Mpho. These are the stars of Air Botswana.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You can call us Queens of the Jet.
We are the Queens of the Jet.
Thank you.
We are Queens of Air Botswana.
Beautiful too.
It's a testament that in this country they got more cows than humans. You know why? Because this is my first time boarding an aeroplane that have been served dry meat, popularly known as biltong.
That'd be like jerky, right? In English.
We finally made it to Kasane.
Welcome to Kasane, guys. Whatever you do, guys, please eat the brim. The best
Keys,
fish. That's the best fish.
The best fish in,
Yeah,
in,
and enjoy. You're going to love it
Actually,
here.
Really?
What makes Kasane so unique that everyone has to be here?
It is the best place to be on earth. On earth. It's
And you
the
guys are
best
going to the
place.
Okavango Deltas?
This is where four countries meet. This is the only quadrupoint in the world. Ever. Because they're gonna have fun.
What?
Right?
And enjoy.
Enjoy.
Beautiful Botswana.
What?
We made it. Huh? Everyone is Kweku. Can you believe it? He said he has friends in Ghana and his name is Kweku. And I'm like, everyone is called Kweku in Ghana. Kwesi.
everybody's
Kwame.
Let's go to the shuttle.
Botswana tourism?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, wow.
I'm Jonathan, and then that's Janita.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Welcome to Kasane.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is blowing my mind right now.
Kasane is Botswana's tourism capital, famous for the Chobe National Park, which has a large number of heads of elephants. This is the tourism destination where when tourists come, this is the place to be. We've got the mighty Chobe River, the perennial river that never dries. And this place called Kasane is where you get the quadrupoint, the only place in the world where you get the quadrupoint. This is where you get to experience Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe whilst you're in Botswana by the famous Kazungula Bridge.
I'm about
Excuse
to
me?
make history because this is one place in the world that I've always wanted to be. I mean, I've heard about this place, 4 countries meeting at one particular place in Africa, and I was like, when will be the day that I'll step my foot in here? This is the day.
Character.
This is the only place in the world that 4 countries meet each other. So the Kazungula Bridge that you see right now did not exist before, but Zambia and Botswana decided to come together to make life of the people and goods easier.
A major infrastructure project delivered in partnership between the Republic of Botswana and the Republic of Zambia. We believe this project is really a regional flagship and goes far to demonstrate how much countries can get to achieve if we collaborate on these common developments in the region.
Dude.
Boat cruise on Africa's Great Lake is something that I really enjoy doing. I mean, I've done a cruise on the Zambezi River, and here I am in Botswana. I'm here to do another one, which is on the Chobe River, man, and I can't wait to share all the excitement with you all. I feel like it's about time for me to tell you all that. It's about time to travel Africa, experience Africa, live in Africa, enjoy Africa, explore Africa. Listen, I got so much to tell you, but hey, Botswana, to me, is the new found love.
Damn.
Welcome to Chobe River, guys. So Chobe River is the borderline between Botswana and Namibia. So on our right, where you're hearing that music, that's Namibia. That's on our right here. And on our left here, that's Botswana. So the music you are hearing there, that's an island. That's a bar in Namibia. We call it Pole Pole Bar. It's on an island.
Is it possible for us to go enjoy the music in Namibia?
No, it's not. Why? Not possible. We have to go through the immigration.
What's good, bro?
If I can't go and dance, I guess I can still enjoy the music and dance in Botswana. Botswana! In Botswana, dancing from music from Namibia. Africa is funny, bro. So one of the things that I really enjoy
I've been good, bro. I've been
is
good.
the fact that I can actually
You?
do 2 safaris in a day. What do I mean by that? In the morning, we did a game drive driving to see animals on the land. But guess what? Damn. We are now on an aquatic safari that I've never done before. So guess what? We'll be on this boat for a few hours, get opportunity to see the sunset, and also get opportunity to see, animals like... Right in front of me, you see African buffaloes. And guess what? You can only see this if you do the boat cruise safari. This is an experience worth dying for.
Wow.
So more like the Chobe River is inside the national park. So you see, amazing episode as we enjoy filming it. But let me ask you a question. Have you subscribed to the channel? Please help us hit 2 million subscribers and like the video and share to friends and family. And I'll
Hey, yo, that's insane. He's close to 2 mil. Yeah, he's 1.61 mil subscribers. That's awesome. We got